Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Actually, I'm back a lot earlier than I thought I would. I thought it would be like 11. Anyway, and since I am back, I am. Oh my god, his tail is short. Oh, he's really a boony rabbit. Anyway, so I am like almost done with this. Like, tasty. I have to encounter Twisted Bassy a bit more and stuff. And, yeah. Oh, hi, Butterfly. Did you know that I reached floor 30 on a complete solo last run that I did? Is that I actually did it live, too. You could see it. Like, see the end part, because that's when the most exciting was. And the most, thrilling, I guess. I survived some pretty crazy stuff. Not gonna lie, especially on floor 29. You should see my react. Oh my god! And the way I died on floor 30. You may even say it wasn't even a death. Anyway, so I am waiting for Plushie and Prototype to come join. To come here. Oh yeah, you can come play with me. Yeah, of course. Come on. Come on, Pookie Ookie Bookie Bear. Roleplay? No thanks, I'm good. Actually, this was the very skin I was using for that run, too. It was 5 hours! Because I'm playing as, like, the worst extractor ever. But, yeah. Oh, who is this? Who might this be? Husker! Hello there, Rose. It's quite... Who are yous? Do I know yous? I don't know. Dang! This lobby is becoming a... Oh, hi. Hi. This lobby is becoming a lot more, less dead. I would say, I guess. One sec, I'm gonna play as a different skin this time. I am gonna play a spin because that's who today is, I guess. I don't know which skin I should play as. Like, I'll do Sunflower Patch. This one's cute. I like this skin. Truly, all the skins are pretty, but I just like all the skins though. I'm gonna have to wait for the other people though. The other peoples. And if they don't come in like 15 or so minutes, we'll just go. Do you hear anything I'm saying? I would hope so. Wait. Are you still my live stream? Oh, you can hear everything. Okay. Yeah, so in like 15 or so minutes, if they still don't join, then yeah, we'll move on and we'll go without them. I'll be live for a bit too, so. I plan on getting the Super Skilled Pro badge. I plan on getting the Super Skilled Pro badge next weekend, like during the Easter break or spring break, you know? Or maybe I can try tomorrow. I don't know. I can literally like try all night, like stay up all night and try. I don't know. It would take a while, obviously. Brother, I don't think you'll be playing for the rest of the night, so I'll probably try to reach floor 50 right now. Okay. Oh, okay. Who that? Blue bubblegum? Who are yous? Wait, I might be friends with this person. I'm not sure. Oh, they're friends with they're friends with Husker or Rose. Okay. Okay, jeez. Okay, I will chill out, bro. Chill out. Okay, man, okay. You silly goose. Yeah, I'm waiting for 2 other friends, so we'll be AFK for a bit. Probably gonna be kind of like chilling over here, like AFK, cause AFK for like 5 minutes or so. Yeah, I'm be kind of just chilling. I'll still be like talking and stuff, like yapping and, but yeah. Any stats? Blackouts, dang. Dang. You need Danny gossips. Unique gossips. Down that completion. I completed Dal's room many more times than that. I think that's something that was added recently. Floor survived. A lot of floor survived. Machines finished. Furthest floor 30. There's a lot of machines. Items picked up. There's a lot of items. Skins owned. Earned. Hyper. Tunes owned. I own every single tune in the game now. Which I'm actually quite happy with. Like, an economic not to watch a economic. Wait. Today I'm playing as Finn and tomorrow I'm playing as Exen. And then I'm kind of excited to play as Exen. In this Tokyo. I gotta play as Coco one of these days, honestly. I haven't played as Coco like in forever. Like for the like the event has been around for like a whole week and I haven't played Coco once. Mochi has been playing Coco a lot. One sec. Let me try to figure something out.
I'll see you when you wake up. And if you don't wake up, I'll still see you. I'll see you when you wake up. Hazy days that you remember, you were running still at the hole at your feet, watching seasons change. Your adventure and keep us here we stand. I'll see you when you wake up. And if you don't wake up, I'll still see you. I'll see you when you wake up. And if you don't wake up, I'll still see you. Please rescue the orphan. Please blow up the whole factory and burn everyone. Oh, please take me out of my cage. Please rescue the orphan. Please blow up the whole factory and burn everyone. Oh, please take me out of my cage. Please rescue the orphan. Please blow up the whole factory and burn everyone. Oh, please take me out of my
Bro, my wife is. My wife is pregnant.
Bro, oh, please take me out of my cage. Oh, please rescue the orphan. Oh, please blow up the whole factory and burn everyone. Oh, please take me out of my cage. Oh, please rescue the orphan. Oh, please blow up the whole factory and burn everyone. Oh, please take me out of my cage.
Bro, my wife is pregnant. Let's.
What's the most illegal thing your school ever accidentally forced students to do?
Get off that time, folio, act a folio. Bitch, I called your motherfucking phone. That's how you told me. Get off that time, folio, act a folio. Bitch, I called your mother.
Yeah, I'm walking.
Her name is Lola. She wrote the show. 1,030 at the phone. And you stop the show. Now it's the phone. But not the Lola. Still in the dress she used to wear. Feathers in her hair. She thinks they're so refined and brings herself half blind. She lost her youth and she lost her home. She lost her. Her name is the ocean.
Have you ever tried to return a sweater and accidentally joined a family event? Last weekend. Ew. Maps.
the picture. On that board, you're supposed to listen to everything going on. But you're playing on your phone. On that board, you're supposed
Huh? What? Okay. Okay, Flushy, come on, come on, come on. Flushy! I'll probably stay up until like 2 a.m. honestly.
What time?
2 a.m.
Dana?
What?
What time are you gonna lay down and get off your day?
2 a.m.
Mom's gonna turn off the internet at 1 a.m. then.
Ma, bruh.
You know. Do I have to set an alarm? To make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing?
No, bro.
Make sure that you, like I said, don't hurt yourself, honey. Like, 1 a.m. is pretty, nice.
Okay.
You gotta have some structure, honey. A lot, but you gotta have some structure. Even if it's a little. You have to have a limit on
Flushy.
it.
Love you, Ma.
Please make sure you lay down at 1.
Huh?
Please make sure you lay down at 1.
Okay.
If I wake up and you're still on it, I'm never gonna trust you again. Okay.
Flushy, where are you? Flushy, where are you? Peoples joins. Peoples. If Peoples wants to plays, then Peoples much joins. Oh, there you are. If Peoples wants to plays, then Peoples much joins. Okay, I'm not sure what prototype is, so. I'm not sure what prototype is, so. The heck going on here? Oh, okay. Yeah. That'd be depressing. Yeah. But the Oscar. The heck are you doing?
What the heck are you doing?
Wait.
Wait.
Do we know this Gordy? Here, let's go to a different one. That Gordy was trying to join. That Gordy did join.
Do you know this Gordy? Here. Well, let's go to a different one. That Gordy was trying to join. That Gordy did join.
I'm gonna distract. I can distract. Yeah. One sec. I gotta get stacked.
One sec. I gotta get stacked.
There we go. Guys, I promise, I'm super duper pro.
Guys, I promise, I'm super duper pro.
Bruh, you gotta go? Talk about bad timing, jeez. Holy crap, bad timing as hell. Right when our run started too. Whoa. It's a free floor. Oh. Let me rearrange my items here. There you go. Oh. Oogie boogie. Oh wait, wrong way. Useless stuff. Doing my part. I'm doing my part. She was super like weird with her herself doing her part. Like what the heck? She like starts tweaking. And I smell something weird in my house. Brother, do you smell something weird? Ma! Ma! I think I saw something weird.
The dishwasher's not running.
It's hard to explain. It just doesn't smell right. I can smell it like from like here, right? Like really well.
You know what?
I can smell it from here like really well. Oh, oopsies.
Okay. That's the only thing I did was
I don't know. I smell something off, Ma.
That's what it is.
Oh yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, it does.
Okay, I figured it out.
Okay, now I know that I was being weird. Love
Love you guys.
Love you. I would hope that nobody's hurt. Okay. Well, that's good. Not absolutely insane. Whew. So I was lucky that she didn't get seen there. I thought she was gonna get seen low key, which low key scared me as well. More like, cooked. Who? Somebody die, or was I tweaking? You found a med kit? Where? Or did you already take it? I wouldn't care if you did take it. Okay, where is yacht? I can't go next to you because I have higher stealth. I can't go next to you with Shrimpo. Shrimpo isn't that much of a threat though, so. Oh, sorry. Oh, I see. Thank you. Don't worry, I can drop it to you if you ever need it. I have 2 medkits now, so I can give it to you anytime. Oh, careful! Don't open that capsule. Don't open that capsule in front of that machine. That's Roger. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, he is not very nice. He doesn't, yeah, no. You don't want to test it. He can give you some pretty good jump scares too. Even with knowing that he's there and I open him on purpose, I even get jump scared. Money talks. Money talks. Speed. Speed. I am speed. Oh! Oh! Low key? Nah, it's fine. I was like, I want to switch my items, but whatever. yabba 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 yo. Sandy, absolutely useless you are. This is actually my third time playing this skin. I think. I love this skin. This skin is really cute. I love all Bassie skins. I'm so excited for more Bassie skins to come out. Like, tasty. I'm so excited to get the golden skin. I know I'm going to get it soon. I might not play as Finn today. I'll play as Finn and Eggson tomorrow. So I'll do like 2 tunes in one. So, because I'm more worried about getting this delicious skin. Okay, at first, Eggson walks with his cane, but once he gets seen by him, he completely ditches it. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna be strong, even if I end up breaking my knees. Even if I end up giving my knees a good crack. Oh! Okay. Get over here. Oh, you didn't know I was right there? Oh, okay. That's okay. I didn't really care that you came over. I was like, wait, no, the twists are gonna come after you. Ah! Well, I did care that you come. You know what I mean? Like, I was scared. It didn't make me upset or anything. It was just like, oh no, everybody can see you, and you make a hit. I was thinking about like setting out all my items and to be like, you know what? You get the honors of picking your favorite item. Would you care for an item? Pick your favorite. And you're just gonna pick from one. I don't care if it's a medkit, honestly. But you probably already have a medkit now that... Because don't you usually buy medkits at the very start? Oh! My finger slipped off of the controller almost. That was dangerous. Would you care for a bun bun? You have a band-aid? Oh, okay. Then you're doing alright. You're doing alright. I'm gonna try to save all the medkits for you since I only have 2 hearts and I don't need a medkit because I need like band-aids and stuff because they only give you 1 heart. Medkits give you all like make you regain your health like completely. Fully restore your health. Dang, I placed it exactly in the same place. I don't know what I'm doing. calmly walking towards the elevator. I want Batsy to come out. Because I want you to be able to get some research. And... oh. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know. Plus, I need to see Batsy a bit, like a few more times. Not a few more times, more like, I would say 7 more times in order to be done with that part of the quest. Excellent puppy. And I have to encounter a few more, not a few, well, I keep saying a few more, even though it's a lot more than a few. Then I gotta encounter a lot more, spring fevers. Well, spring fevers are a lot easier to get than Batsy, because she's a twisted. So, there are 38 different twisteds, which include Batsy. And there's like, and every floor after floor 5 is like randomly picked through 38. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Here. I feel bad. I'll give you a med. I feel bad. I'm so sorry. Take that med. Take that delicious med. Oh! How dare you? Poppy, you need to stop going after Plushie, bro. I feel bad. You got hit because of me. I'm sorry. You keep that med. You can use that. You can pop that bandit that you have and take that med. Unless you want to save your band-aid. That'd be pretty... It doesn't matter. Ooh, tasty pop. Yes, I got you. Whoa. I wasn't gonna be able to do that. Would've been crazy if I could though, but I just couldn't. There's no machines over here, as from what I see, at least. Yeah, no, I don't see any machines over here. I'll keep looking, though. Yeah, no, there's no machines on this side. Hooah. I know. Wait. Hooah. Hooah. I'm not pulling them closer. I'm on the last one. Okay, nice. Wait, 3 times? Hooah. Daredevil time. Hooah. Oh, I didn't do the 3rd one. Okay. Okay, fine. Oh. Not pick that item up. Okay. Probably doing one hooah would be dangerous. Hooah. Does it anyway. Whoa! Okay. I started lagging and it looked like they got really close. I'm like, whoa! Here, I'll buy one for you. I'll buy one to give to you. Yes. I don't really need tapes that much, so. Wait. Yeah. I'm practically like your Minecraft inventory almost. Except I have less space, like a lot less space, but still. You get what I mean. Ooh, you used it right away. Here. There's one at the I dropped the one that I bought for you at the elevator. You can go ahead and yoink that and use it right away if you wanna. Or use it if we are on a pretty bad floor. Use it however you like. I bought it for you. You are a pretty fast extractor. Finn is quite the extractor, so... There's no machines in here, so... Whoa. I didn't drop it. Whoa. Now I got completely off track. Okay. Jesus. What am I doing? Oh, damn it! I just used speed candy. There's no more Schweens over here. Whoa! Okay. Building at pretty good speed, so... Oh. I just attempted to use that medkit. Okay. On accident, of course. Okay. Mini heart attack, okay. Having better extraction is always a good thing. I'm in a good mood. Bassy? Oh, shucks. No Bassy. That's okay. Oh. There's a basket. Chucky banger. And Roger. Pay attention to those capsules that you pick up. There's two machines over there, it looks like, so. And there's no machines in this room, surprisingly. Can I like, okay, yeah, I can. It's not very hard to do either. Oh my god, I just ruined the whole flow. Okay, whatever. One sec, I'm gonna take this and like bring it all the way over here to bring back the flow. There we go. Oh, there you go. Almost ruined the flow. Oopsies. I completely skipped an item. Love you, brother. You okay? Hmm? You okay, brother? You bored or something? Ooh. One sec. Unfortunately, I do not have enough for any of them, so. And no matter what, I wouldn't be able to have any. Wouldn't be able to get any, so. It's okay. Lucky me. If I do say so myself. You okay, okay? You sure are sniffing a lot. You still sick? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You don't feel icky, do you? Huh? Huh? Like, do you like feel like crap almost? Like, okay. Just worried. Don't want you feeling like crap. That would suck. Do you want to be on my phone or something? Oh, dang! You fell asleep quick, bro. Huh? Huh? You do want to be on my phone? Huh? Oh, yeah, I said that you fell asleep quick. But I guess you weren't completely asleep. I guess you were pretty close to it. Good night. Okay. Love you. Dang, I just ruined the whole flow. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Okay, there we go. Bottle of pop. Probably should take that. I completely missed that capsule. Extra stamina. Love that. Ooh, hell yeah. Swipe a corner! Swipe a corner! Here, one sec. Trying to get X-Men like away from you. No, opposite way. Okay, there you go. You got that. Ooh, so sad. Here, I can give you another one. Near this machine. There you go. I want to make sure that you always have a heal. Oh, sorry! I'm sorry! Take that medkit. grabbed the med kit, but he didn't use it in time. Oh my god. That's so depressing. Here. You spin me right round, maybe right round, you ring it, maybe right round, right round. Oh my god, that looks trippy. What the heck? Yo! There you go. Wait. Damn it. I tried to juke that out, but I knew that I couldn't. Let's make impossible jukes. Like this one. Oh, dang. Okay. What about like the other way around? Okay. That wasn't really juke. Low key, high key, and every key. You spin me right round, maybe right round. One sec. Wait. Eject button time. Wait. Oh! Here, we can try another run. Join me. You there? Okay, that's huge. One sec. Okay. Let's join like a matchmaking this time. Oh, you got full research on Ixen? His trinket, like one sec. Let me go find it. It's kind of hard to miss. Sort of. There it is. Highlights baskets in your vicinity every 10 seconds during matches, making them easier to spot during events. Quite literally all common twisteds have that. So there's Rebecca's. Here's Eggson's. And then here's Festive Lights from Rudy. And you already know what Eggson looks like. That's Eggson. This is this is Rebecca, and this is Rudy. Christmas event, Halloween event, and obviously Easter event. Up. Jeez. Heh. Probably gonna play as a different skin this time. Classy skins. Springtime. Yeah, springtime. Okay, we can go. Like, do a matchmaking, though. Yeah, matchmaking. Wait, other way. Matchmaking. Yay! Earnings 2 times.
Down in your eyes.
Oh. Okay, somebody might distract. Floor. Oopsies. Ain't no way. That's beautiful. Ba, 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 ba. I guess I'll distract chat. I guess I'll distract. There you go. I did not plan on distracting this run, but whatever. Loki bound to happen, I guess. Woo! Talk about a close one. And then once everybody actually, like, has a chance to buy something good, he's like, you know what? Nah. Man, I'm trying to find a good mom Noah to listen to. Jeez. Emote. Love that, love that. Okay. Where are these wizards? Oh, it sounds like Blot. Is Blot here? Doodle. Distraction speed candy. That's so nice to have. Like, Still getting hit left and right. Jeez. Didn't even do anything, bro. Where the hell was careful! 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 Ah, win boy. Guess I'll listen to this manhwa, even though it doesn't look interesting at all.
I killed a child.
Okay.
I killed my child.
What the heck is an ad about a guy saying, I killed my child? What the hell? And then there's a lady crying.
Girl looks at herself in the mirror, wondering how. Wake up. The strangest, different that she's ever seen before. Was this perhaps that so-called reincarnation you often read about in manga and novels? Did she die?
Grief for me? What?
In the body of
wondering how this happened. When she woke up, she was in a strange room, completely different than she ever.
Flashy! Flashy!
Perhaps that's so
Flashy! Oh, juke.
Did she die? She recognized
There you go.
what she remembered from reading the novel. She reincarnated in the body of Celine Eldred, the evil sister of the heroine from her favorite novel, Love of the Goddess. Celine abused her position as the Duke's daughter and lived a lavish life after mistreating the heroine, her sister Adele. She questioned why she reincarnated as the villain, because in the story, Celine was fated for miserable death at the hands of the male lead. She lived a hard life in the previous one, having had chronic illness and being sick, bedridden, and suffering every day. Because of that, the only thing that brought her any semblance of joy was reading books and novels.
Okay.
In the villain's body, she can move freely, and just as she experiences exuberance, she trips. Girl looks at herself in the mirror, wondering how.
And this machine right there.
Different than she ever been. Is this perhaps that so-called reincarnation she often read about in manga and novels? Did she die? She recognizes her new face, but the body and age were a little different from what she remembered from reading the novel. She reincarnated in the body of Celine Eldred, the evil sister of the heroine from her favorite novel, Love of the Goddess.
That's sad.
Her position as the Duke's daughter lived a lavish life after mistreating the heroine, her sister Adele. She questioned why she reincarnated as the villain, because in the story, Celine was fated for miserable death at the hands of the male lead, Prince. She lived a hard life in her previous one, having had chronic illness and being sick, bedridden, and suffering every day. Because of that, the only thing that brought her any semblance of joy was reading manga and novels. But now, reincarnated in the villain's body, she can move freely. And just as she experiences exuberance, she trips. She probably needed more practice before running than they were as they checked if she was hurt. Now she did that. So, it was just she was weird sister, the lovely heroine, Adele. Unlike Celine, Adele was known to be a sweet, beautiful girl. In the novel, Adele meets the hero, Crown Prince Louis, and falls in love.
Is it weird that I like listening to people describe mangas and stuff and manhwas? Wow, I'm so weird.
Down. This was supposed to be a story of two lovers who end up happily ever after by overcoming obstacles. Sadly, Celine was the only one who died. If she had a sweet sister like Adele, she would adore her with all her heart. The reason she was killed in the first place was because she told herself, so she figured there was still time for her to fix the bad outcome of the story. Celine decided to become friends with the sister. That way, she could live a peaceful life without worrying about death. Initially, she was quite sad about being turned into the villain of the story, but now felt grateful to be provided with such a healthy, strong body. She was sure with a body like this, she could eat whatever she wanted and go wherever she wanted. She was going to use this chance to live a normal and try all the things she couldn't experience in the first one. Also, adding losing weight to her list of goals. Thinking she was too chubby to find love, filled with determination, she calls over her sister, and Adele gets startled and runs away. Judging by the
Wait, what? Take any healing item if you see. Bassie, you don't need to tell us.
She tries her best to make amends with her sister, but Adele would either run away or keep going by her way. Celine was bummed out she couldn't even get close, but it made her
What the hell?
was left to discourage her though. Realizing she'd have to take her time to make friends with Adele, she decided to work on her diet. The chubby girl ran outside.
Careful. Go!
Breath. Nothing compared to the pain she had in her past life. Adele and her mother were totally startled as Celine let off a breathless hello. Putting their wariness aside, Celine would continue to run. Her father nervously stared at her from above his window, and his servant would explain he'd been running around the premises every day lately, as well as making more contact with Lady Adele. He was surprised to learn the contact wasn't for harassment like her, but just simply small talk. During another luxurious dinner at the Eldred household, Adele couldn't believe Celine was having such a tiny plate. Even the maids were whispering amongst themselves that something must be wrong. Celine usually ate double or triple the portions of everyone else. Her father asked what she was plotting. At first, she didn't know what he meant, but then figured he thought she was sent from the back, and she told that of his seizing the opportunity to show she changed. She sobbed, and she apologized to everyone for causing so much trouble all this time. She admitted to realizing her own mistake, and saying from now on, she'd reflect on her behavior and
Nobody needs heal.
as well as work on maintaining figure. She then made a personal apology to Adele for all the mean things she'd done. She admitted that she was jealous that Adele was sweet and left fine everything unstuck, and that she couldn't help but hold her hesitant. She understood if Adele wouldn't forgive her right away, but hoped for one day. She then asked her father to prepare for a tune, preferably someone, and the maids went mouths agape with disbelief. They couldn't believe this was the same girl who despised even seeing written words. 1 week later, Celine wiped her sweat, finishing another broken foot. She was getting stronger, little by little, and was now able to run for longer distances. She was so heavy to begin with, she lost 11 pounds in the blink of an eye, or 5 kilograms for the inferior metric unit. Stumbling onto her sister, Adele would respond to her greetings on this day, but when Adele would try to explain they had an important guest visiting, her maid would shuffle her away, leaving Celine by herself. Celine assumed they wanted to keep her out of sight. Once she run into them, she decided to take the long way back. She suddenly stumbled upon a cat and squealed over its cuteness. Her illness from her past life prevented her from interacting with animals. It hissed and swatted, but she quickly learned its affection. It jumped from her arms and ran away, and she turned, hearing her name being called. There stood a blonde-haired boy with golden eyes. She'd seen him so many times in the novel, she instantly recognized he was in fact the protagonist. In line for the throne, Prince Louis Percival. She gasped. She couldn't believe the protagonist was here, but now realized that he was who her sister must have been talking about. It was no wonder they didn't want her around. In the novel, Celine loved Louis and was always making things up. He pointed out she seemed different somehow, and she only let out, oh, yes, feeling embarrassed that she ran into him looking so sweaty. She was starting to understand why the real Celine fell in love with him. He was much more gorgeous in person. More importantly, he was so kind to Celine, despite her being such a nuisance. Adele found them. With Celine's friend trying to explain how she stumbled onto the prince, she figured this could be another chance for her to show how much she cared. She showed them she had no interest in him. She was obsessed with him. Apologized to him so unexpected. He made an excuse to dip out. Adele pleaded for Celine to disappoint them when she was done changing, and Celine couldn't believe Adele was so kind. Despite all the bullying by her, she assured Adele she was fine and apologized for always being such a cat. Wait. Celine was sure the protagonist couple would be fine now and couldn't wait to see the two being lovey-dovey, not knowing the prince seemed to be more fixated on her. Later, the tutor was flabbergasted about everything right while Celine was kept. The tutor was blown away that Celine was thanking her for all the people, but in the past, Celine used to throw a tantrum during the first 5 minutes of lessons. Thanks to this tutor, though, Celine's been able to educate herself about this world. She's been able to sit at her desk and learn things really made her happy. And she was excited to start practicing magic.
Nice, good job.
Adele embodied the power of her daughters. So surely Celine could use normal magic, too. With her studies done, Celine decided to go exercise in the forest behind the mansion until dinner. She eavesdropped on the meeting, discussing how she had no interest in the prince anymore. And while the two of them speculated on what could have happened, Jenna figured Celine must have had a change of heart. The others didn't believe this. After all, they say a leopard cannot change spots. Celine knew what they were saying wasn't wrong. She probably would have stayed the same had she not been reborn in this body. She was glad at least Jenna noticed her efforts and hoped more people would do the same. Catching her breath while resting on the ground, Celine felt truly alive. She rose up to begin another set, but decided to go towards something hiding behind the tree in front of her. She thought it was another cat first, but instead found a child. She freaked out, asking if he was okay. With no answer from him, she checked his heart. It was still beating. So she decided to take him inside to treat him. His hood would slide off, and she noticed his body was covered in strange marks. The doctor explained it was a curse, and quite a powerful one. These words created an ache in Celine's heart. 2 days passed since she picked up the cursed boy. He slept the entire time, not having moved an inch. In that time, Celine learned holy water was the most effective way to weaken curses. The doctor believed the boy was likely born with this curse, and his parents thought it impossible to undo and abandon him. If it continued, his life would be in danger. Celine stared sympathetically at the boy. He was still so young. She wondered how much he suffered. The people Well, the mansion despised him for being cursed as well. Her father told her he would take the boy to an orphanage, but she begged him not to. She knew no orphanage could give the boy proper treatment. Her father would ask why she was desperately trying to save this child, whom she had never met before, and she knew there was no way she could explain that his situation overlapped with what she's experienced in her past life. She was sick, fearful, abandoned by her family. All she could do was sit back and wait for death. She didn't want to be alone and go through what she dealt with. Promising not to cause her father trouble while she took care of the boy, he sighed, telling her to do whatever she wanted. Rumors spread about the curse being contagious, even though it wasn't, and raised concerns among the people that the curse might bring bad luck. Everyone wanted to avoid it. Since they were even older. She slapped her cheeks, picking herself up. The best thing she could do for the month was treat him with holy water. She gathered all her clothes and accessories, telling her maids to sell it all. She needed the cash to buy holy water. It was very rare and expensive, and since she told her father she wouldn't cause him any trouble, she couldn't ask him for money. Going to check on the boy, she saw he was aching. She put a damp towel on his head, feeling the heat of his feet. Going out to change the tub of water, Adele would ask what was wrong, and with Celine explaining she was nursing the boy she brought home all by herself, she assumed people were suspicious of her, since she was known as a selfish brat. Did whatever she pleased up until this point. Adele just clenched her fists tightly as she watched her sister eat. Carrying out the heavy ice-filled water tub from the kitchen, Celine was running out of breath. Luckily, Jenna would lift the tub from her hands and offered to carry it in her stead. In the room, Celine asked if Jenna wasn't afraid of the curse, and Jenna answered she knew it wasn't contagious. Celine thought Jenna was so nice, and then Celine
Take it.
that with everything she sold, she only needed small boxes, and really threw them into the boy's mouth, with hope in her heart he'd get better soon, even if just a little. She yawned, getting very sleepy. Having done so much research and tending to him lately, she's become sleep deprived and passed out at his bedside. In the morning, she woke up drooling and rubbed her eyes, seeing the boy awake and staring at her. She went to reach for him, relieved he was awake, but he'd slap her hand away and give her a scowling look. She realized he must have been suffering alone all this time, so it was only natural he'd be on guard around strangers in an unknown place. She smiled, trying her best to ease his wariness by explaining how she brought him here, but he continued his harsh stare with no words. She, in turn, assured him she had no intention of harming him and would prepare him food so he could have the room to himself until he felt better. Outside the door, she thought about how she'd never met someone with such cold eyes before. She didn't want to force anything, but felt it'd be nice to see him open up to her eventually. 3 days passed, and she did all she could to make his stay pleasant, but in this time, he hadn't touched his food even once. She tried eating in front of him to persuade him it wasn't poisonous, but that didn't work either. At this rate, he'd weaken and die. She'd sparkle, bringing him a full breakfast, but deflate being met by silence and a lack of response from him. She then left the food on the table so he could eat when he felt like it, and was still determined not to give up. At noon, she placed flowers in his room for him. At night, she left him fresh clothes to change into. The next day, she tried to talk to him throughout the day, but nothing changed. He went a whole nother day without eating. Celine was discouraged, but Jenna would cheer her on, saying the boy would get hungry soon, and that hopefully he'd eat tomorrow. But still, Celine was sad. She crashed onto her bed and sighed, wondering if she was doing something wrong, but then quickly shook it off, telling herself she needed to stay positive. With thoughts of her suffering in her past life, she couldn't leave him to die. She knew more than anyone how lonely it was to be alone. The next day, she tried again to serve the boy breakfast, but again was met with silence. It had been 5 days. The symptoms of the curse have eased off, but the doctor said his life would be at risk if he didn't start eating. Trying to feed him some soup, he knocked the spoon away from him onto the ground. Celine smiled through the pain, apologizing for trying to force him to eat. And while she said she'd begin cleaning right away, his eyes widened. He noticed she was crying so badly, she made the excuse she had something in her eye and ran out. At night, the boy heard people talking near his room. He snuck out, finding the maids discussing Lady Celine's intentions. They questioned why she took in a cursed child and sold her precious dresses and accessories to buy holy water for the boy. The value of the purchases was many years' worth of their salary. He couldn't believe all that she sacrificed for him. The next day, the thoughts of yesterday's disaster plagued Celine's mind as she brought the boy breakfast. She entered with a cheery face anyways, and was pleasantly surprised to see he had put on the clothes she prepared for him. Then, after she set his food down, she went wide-eyed, seeing him begin to eat. She was so thankful. During another family dinner, her father was happy to hear the successful progress she's made with the orphan. He then reminded her that at the end of next month, the first prince was hosting a garden party at the castle, and they needed to prepare for it. Adele hadn't decided what she was going to wear yet, and Celine inadvertently blurted out. She got so embarrassed she said that out loud, but Adele stood up to say, "Yes, please." She really wanted her big sis to help pick her dress. Celine got so Adele noticed how much she asked.
Holy crap.
After the boys finished eating again. Midway through her talking, she realized she started to lose weight, perhaps from looking after him. She asked the boy if there was anything he wanted from her upcoming shopping, considering books and toys. But then thought,
In my opinion, I feel like controllers are a lot easier to play with, but maybe that's because I've been dealing with. Maybe that's because I've been playing Dane's Works and controllers for like a while.
how she didn't even know his name. She asked him what it was. He answered, Will, maintaining his stoic expression. It didn't matter though. Celine got so happy. She hoped they could get to know each other better. At Prince Louis's mansion, he felt somewhat troubled. He wondered if Lady Celine would be attending his party. He thought back to her apologizing for being a nuisance, telling him she wouldn't get in his way anymore. He still wanted to see her though. Celine was glowing seeing how beautiful Adele looked. Everything looked so good on Adele. She just couldn't choose what to buy for her. The two really bonded on their shopping trip. It was so fun, in fact, by the end of it, Adele started to cry. She was so happy. She had always wanted to be friends with Celine. They embraced, crying to each other. And by the end of it, Adele fell asleep on her shoulder. From this point, Celine decided she'd put Adele first and make sure her sweet, adorable sister stayed happy. Returning to Will, she presented tons of new clothes, sweet treats, and toys all for Will. Putting it next to him, she realized it.
I always play on the TV Loki. Ever since me and my brother got the PS5 for Christmas, been playing on the PS5.
She didn't mean it so much. She just had a lot of fun thinking about what it was like. She blushed lightly, squeezed his shirt, and thanked her. Today really was a happy day for Celine. She hoped these cheerful days would continue forever. A month later, Celine could see she had lost a lot of weight, but still, she was far from her ideal size when comparing herself to Adele. She'd come across her sister and stepmother, each giving her a pleasant, "Good morning, sister. Good morning, Celine." Celine's been building a good relationship with the two of them lately. Sneaking into Will's room, he would tell her good morning as well. She praised him with a tip tap for studying all morning. His recovery was going smoothly. He walked Will about days ago, although he still got a
Nice.
well about She saw him as her professional brother and wanted to help him so that one day he could live independently. One day, when taking him out on a walk, he noticed some tasty little Otherwise, he tried to perform with his hungry. Celine grew distraught, thinking about how he learned. Thinking about his life until now broke her heart. She suddenly
You can lean back and play. Relax.
She was going to go for her run now as part of her diet. He would ask, "What's the point?" She answered, "Because I'm fat, obviously." Then later he responded, "You're already cute though," which would send her into being a flustered mess. This was the first time a guy had ever called her cute. She was grateful, but knew not everyone thought about her that way. She wanted to fall in love someday. She told him that truthfully, she was working hard to be ready for her one and only prince to appear. The word prince seemed to be something Will fixated on. Celine would then blabber about how Adele was going to look so pretty at the castle party. And hearing all about how Celine decided Adele was her priority in life, his heart ached, because he was starting to want Celine all to himself. At the garden party, things were pretty awkward for Celine. Everyone pretty much hated her, and only saw her as a troublemaker. The only thing good about this was the fact she was the Duke's daughter, so no one said anything directly to her. She tried walking off to her own little corner, but Adele would grab and squeeze her arm. The other guests couldn't believe the two sisters had such a good relationship these days. Prince Louis then made his entrance and thanked them for coming. And as she drove back, Celine was thinking he looked even more glorious than usual. Seeing he was staring at her, she began to think maybe her dress really didn't look so good on her. She tried to make an excuse to escape, but Adele would move first, telling them her mother was calling for her, and told the prince to have a nice chat with his sister. Celine groaned internally. She wondered if Adele thought she still had feelings for the prince, Either way, he was more than happy to have alone time with her. He'd take her hand, and she wondered how this even happened. He mentioned that everyone seemed surprised at how much she's changed. He wanted to know what made Celine change. She answered she realized for a long time she's been a very selfish and terrible person. She could tell him she transmigrated. She admitted to having taken advantage of her position and social status to do as she pleased, and that she was jealous of her much adored, beautiful sister. But from now on, she won't cause any more trouble. She tried to apologize to him. He told her there was no need. He never thought of her as troublesome. Celine was glad he was so kind like her sister. She really wanted them to be together. After she mentioned she lost 20 pounds, he told her she become even more. She saw that as just flattering, but was still happy to hear it. The two would chat for a while. By the end of it, they both had so much fun. She was thinking if he ended up marrying Adele, they'd become family, but wasn't expecting him to turn towards her and ask, "Can I come see you again?" She assumed it was Adele he wanted to see, so she responded, "Of course." Celine got killed by Louis in the end. According to the novel, he was glad he had a better impression of her now. By the end of the party, Celine sighed. She couldn't make a single friend at the garden party. It was all because of the time she got angry and threw tea on someone. Adele told her not to worry though. She'd help out next time. Celine would then tell Will she was sure it'd be fun if he made friends too, but he plainly answered, "I don't need him," and shyly looked at her shirt, adding, "As long as I have you." She squeezed on him, saying he was so cute, and she was happy he was so fond of her. She still saw him as her little brother, and she loved him so much. She'd then tell Adele she wasn't interested in Louis anymore, even though before reincarnating, she really wanted him. Will would ask who Louis was, and hearing he was the first prince, Will would fixate on the topic again. Hearing Celine used to like him made him grip his fist. The mansion was busy on a particular day in preparation for Prince Louis' visit. Celine complimented Will's diligence. She thought he was surprisingly smart. He retained everything he was taught, and his memory was exceptional. She was thinking he'd be able to do some simple jobs within the mansion soon. Seeing Prince Louis arrive from window view, Will mumbled, "He's completely different from me." They'd get a knock at the door, and a maid would tell Celine her father requested she attend a tea party with Louis. She thought it was strange, since he never invited her before, and promised Will she'd be right back, but he'd stop her, telling her not to go. Celine tried telling him not to worry, but he told her no, and held her arm tightly. He didn't know why, but he really didn't want her to go. She wanted to stay here too, but she couldn't turn down Louis' invitation, and when she left him behind, he stood by himself and questioned, why is it always about him? Celine didn't understand why the prince and sister were always talking directly to her. She tried hard to get them to talk amongst themselves, but for some reason, they wanted to talk about her. She tried her best to leave, but they wouldn't let her go. According to the novel, the two should be getting closer by now. But even an amateur in love like herself could tell that she didn't have anyone else to do with each other. Day after day after day, Louis would visit the same table. She wondered why he was coming, even on days Adele wasn't. She asked her servant why he was coming so often, and the servant speculated that the chief had told her to the wrong day. While Celine was oblivious to what her servant was saying, she thought there was no way she was going to be chosen.
He doesn't understand how much power he has over me. Every time he fought back, it made me want him more.
Oh my god, I'm so...
She's been so busy lately.
Oh my god, I feel so bad.
Got sad. It's been all about Louis lately. Will's been clinging onto Celine even more than before. He wouldn't talk to Adele or Jenna or look anyone else in the eye. Celine was happy he was attached to her, but thought it wasn't good for him. He didn't take the time to visit others. She invited him to accompany her on a walk, and outside they gandered at the beauty of the budding flowers. She asked him which one he liked, and he answered, Celine. She was flabbergasted and red, but composed herself to say, "I like you, Will."
Depressing.
Said, "I love you the most, Celine," and close to her face, he told her, "I want to be your number one." She thought it was too difficult to order people based on priority when there were so many in her life she found special. So she responded, "You and Adele are both my number one," and he seemed hurt by her response. Continuing their walk, he spotted Louis. Celine had no idea he was busy today. Louis would ask if Will was a boy he was talking about before. Louis tried asking for Will's name, but instead of answering, Will only scowled. Celine could see Will really disliked the prince for some reason. She interjected to claim Will was just shy, and Louis assured her it was fine, apologizing for calling him out of the blue, thinking it might have frightened Will. What Louis couldn't see was Will tugging at Celine's shirt. His hand was trembling. She quickly excused him and did Will to someone private. He was still shaking. He began crying, his mind filled with thoughts like, why only me? Not fair. I won't forgive them. Celine held him close, figuring something was bigger than promise. She stayed with him all the way till
Run!
finally felt better.
Run, dude, run!
Unimaginable pain, and promised from now on
Okay.
to be the one to erase all painful memories. Squeezed
Okay.
her shirt and
There you go. There you go. You got Poppy away. There you go. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
He understood how that felt and hugged him all saying,
Okay. Cut a corner. There you go.
never know. The next morning, while Jenna prepped Celine for the day, she complimented Celine's beautiful eyes. Well, she wondered if he was feeling anxious about the possibility. She assumed he must have experienced something. Don't abandon me. Celine held him close, figuring something must have triggered his promise. She stayed with him all the way till he finally felt better. She assumed he must have experienced unimaginable pain and promised from now on she'd be the one to erase all painful memories. He squeezed her shirt, asking, "Does that mean we'll be together forever?" He wondered if he was feeling anxious about the possibility of being left alone again because of his parents' abandonment. He understood how that felt and hugged them all saying, "Yes, we'll be together forever." Will became blissfully elated in a way she could never know she was feeding into. The next morning, while Jenna prepped Celine for the day, she complimented Celine's beautiful eyes, comparing them to amethyst stones. Celine was glad everyone was being so nice to her. She thought Adele's ice blue eyes were gorgeous too, and Prince Louis's eyes were golden. That's when Jenna would bring up that Prince Louis were special. Golden eyes were for royalty. Only those who come from royalty were born with golden eyes. Celine also really liked Will's black hair and eyes because they made her feel nostalgic. They were of Asian color. She enjoyed another peaceful day of study, hanging out with Adele and Will. She hoped days like this would last forever, but knew in the future there would be so much trouble between the two main characters. The character she had to keep an eye on was probably the second prince, aka the final boss. The second prince, born with a curse, was nearly killed by his own father, the king, under his orders during a young age. With the help of his nurse, he managed to escape. He lived a completely different life from the first prince, who was raised with love and care. Eventually, he tried to kill the royal family. It's natural that he but he was hit the second prince to attack them with heroic power, and Adele thought it. Celine knew she was the only one destined for death. She wondered what the curse coming from the second prince was, and if it was different. Did she know? Although by himself, he was still suffering. Not knowing that head butler was right behind her when he asked what she was doing, she got so embarrassed she was sweating. She just wanted to admire how much her physique was, but despite caring she did was a lot slower. She continued to exercise on her breaks between studying and practicing magic. She's also learning
Shelly?
because of her diet.
Okay.
Because of her hard life,
Okay.
she was very
I see some humongous walk in there. I'm like, what the heck is that? I didn't realize that I had confused. Because I think it was because I'm kind of used to having like 2 effects, and I didn't notice that there was a 3rd one.
The other day about how she wanted to make friends, and her stepmother suggested they invite some young ladies of similar age to have a tea party. Unfortunately, the event was mostly awkward silence. Adele broke the ice by pointing out the sweets were delicious, trying to bring attention to the fact her sister wanted everyone to have a good time. A red-haired girl would suddenly ask Celine if she made up with Lady Adele, and Celine recognized her as Wilhelmina, daughter of Marquis Boulay, with Wilhelmina bringing up the fact that Celine was
Dude, there you go.
and making
No! Shelly! Get back over here! Yeah!
and asked for forgiveness. Accepting that she used to be jealous, she promised from now on to take good care of Adele, and Adele forgave her, despite her terrible behavior. Wilhelmina smiled. If Adele had forgiven Celine, she felt there was no problem.
Hit a corner! Hit a corner!
Just got the other girls to warm up to eat the snacks, and now everyone was finally
Hit a corner! Hit a corner!
and asked her to be her friend. At dinner time, Celine's family cheered her on for all the good things happening in her life as of late. Her father brought up that her
Boom!
This was the first time her father had ever praised her. She was so happy. She started crying. She promised to keep working hard. She would later find Will hard at work as well.
No, sorry! I'm so sorry, that was my fault!
He presented a flower for her, and the gardener would tell her this was her first flower. Will himself. He'd been working so hard to be able to give it to her. She gracefully accepted, promising to cherish it, and it made him happy.
I'm so sorry!
She's been reborn into a
Oh my god.
surrounded by the people she loved. She thought these happy. Celine would stare at the flower Will gave her. It was the first gift she received from him, and she didn't want to let it wither. So she made sure a very expensive preservation spell was cast on it. He asked her if she could
Shucky banger.
sure for what made her the happiest. Seeing him living a healthy, happy life. Eyes widened to hearing this. She asked what was wrong, and he just clung to her arm, replying, "Never mind." She felt like Will hadn't booked up. He apologized to her sister. Stepmother suggested they invite some young ladies of similar age to have a tea party. Unfortunately, the event was mostly awkward silence. Adele broke the ice by pointing out the sweets were delicious, trying to bring attention to the fact her sister wanted everyone to have a good time. A red-haired girl would suddenly ask Celine if she made up with Lady Adele, and Celine recognized her as Wilhelmina, daughter of Marquis Molay. With Wilhelmina bringing up the fact that Celine used to speak badly and make fun of Adele in front of everyone, Celine admitted she apologized to her sister and asked for forgiveness. Accepting that she used to be jealous, she promised from now on to take good care of Adele, and Adele forgave her despite her terrible behavior. Wilhelmina smiled hearing this. Since Adele had forgiven Celine, she felt there was no problem. Life was about reflecting on your actions and starting over. This got the other girls to warm up to eat the snacks. And now everyone was finally able to have fun. By the end of it all, Celine thanked Wilhelmina for helping her out and asked her to be her friend. At dinner time, Celine's family cheered her on for all the good things happening in her life as of late. Her father brought up that her tutors said she was hardworking and quick to learn.
I'm gonna continue this run because I don't really have time to start another one.
Happy, she started crying. She promised to keep working hard. She was
Up.
fine with work as well. For the past month, she's been helping the gardener from time to time. He presented a flower for her, and the gardener would tell her this was the first flower Will himself. He'd been working.
Oh, is that a bun bun? That is a bun bun. Oh, there you go.
She felt so lucky. She's been reborn into a healthy body and was surrounded by the people she loved. She thought these happy days would continue in peace. Celine would stare at the flower Will gave her. It was the first gift she received. She didn't want to let it wither, so she made sure a very expensive preservation spell was cast on her. He asked her if she'd be happier if he gave her more presents, and she answered, sure. But what made her the happiest was seeing him living a healthy, happy life. His eyes widened to hearing this. She asked what was wrong, and he just clung to her arm, replying, never mind. She felt like Will hadn't been his usual self lately. He always said he was fine, but hadn't been eating much. The other day, he resisted strongly when she tried to get him checked out by a doctor. She already decided she wouldn't force him to do anything, but felt maybe she should see the doctor to come out soon. During her magic studies, she learned Celine had quite the talent for magic, and thought it was a shame she didn't study hard when she was a character in the novel. Apparently, 30% of the world's population can control magic. The 4 basic elements were fire, water, wind, and earth. Kind of like Avatar: The Last Airbender. But here, people could use multiple elements, and it was important to find which a person had an affinity for. Celine would try to use earth magic, but she didn't seem very compatible. She turned, and noticing a withering flower, she felt magic. She wondered if magic would be nutritious for its soil, and focusing, she restored it back to a healthy state. No, even more than that, it glowed brightly in a way even her tutor wasn't expecting. She quickly called an end to today's lesson, and later, she'd be called to her father's office. She was nervous, thinking she might be in trouble for some reason, never expecting her father to say he heard the goddess's power awaken inside of her. Healing a withered flower was a type of healing magic. She thought this had to be some kind of mistake, because it was Adele, the heroine, who alone possessed that power. She thought there's no way the villainous Celine can have it too. Duke Eldred commanded the tutor to bring out a stone tainted with black magic, and Celine's touch purified it completely. This was undoubtedly the goddess's power. No other magic could do what she just did. Her father thought this was a great honor, and she would be celebrated throughout the country. And for any normal person in this world, the occasion would be momentous. But for her, she was concerned this story was going to take a drastic change, especially hearing her father say she would definitely become the fiancée of Prince Louis. The goddess power was the most precious. There was no doubt the king would choose her to marry his son. But she was concerned, thinking about how that would ruin Louis and Adele being together. She didn't know what to do. She was in a daze thinking about the previous day. Last night, they hosted a celebration to rejoice the awakening of the goddess's power within her. She's never seen her father so happy before. The archbishop would be returning from overseas in 2 weeks, and he'd confirm her power. Once that happens, everything would really change for her. She wanted to put things off until Adele's goddess powers emerged, but then wondered if that would even happen at all.
My camera keeps having a battle with this wall every time I pass by it.
He answered that he was just a little hungry, and with Her
It's like,
telling him she'd get lunch ready, she had no idea what kind of pain he was experiencing. While having tea time with Louis and Adele, Celine would get constant, unwanted praise from them for having goddess power. Louis explained that it said an individual born of his country's noble blood, abundant in magical power, and possessing a beautiful heart loved by the goddess was the chosen one, and learning it was possible for both of them to be chosen. Her sister could still get goddess power.
oh, I didn't get the bun bun. Oopsies.
By too late, Celine would already have been married to Louis. She was losing her head, while her sister and Louis just overwhelmed by her station in life. Adele decided to leave the two alone. They were going to get favorites. And then this time, Louis asked Celine if she wanted to go out with him next weekend. She responded yes. Yes, he asked Adele as well. She came back, but he made it clear he had no intention of inviting Adele. He wanted to go out alone.
Fucked. Kayaked. Bassy too.
Adele would later cheer Celine on for getting passed out on
I mean, like, yay, 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 Bassy, but like at the same time, like.
how she felt about him at all. Shocked. Adele and Louis should be in a relationship by now. In reality, really was being
I'm scared because I want to encounter Bassy.
Adele telling her she wanted to her dress for next week's date. Louis sadly thanked her. Adele was just too cute despite his misfortune. For Ray Philomena went, oh my. Mike, she could tell Celine didn't look so happy. Celine would admit what she wanted was a normal marriage filled with love. Philomena thought she was a lot cuter than she imagined. She understood most nobles married for political reasons, but some married for love, like Celine's father. The Duke's previous wife, Celine's mother, passed away right after giving birth to Celine. After that, he quickly fell in love with his current wife, a baron's daughter, Adele. She understood why Celine was simple. Philomena prayed that Celine would find that wonderful person she was hoping for, and asked to be the first one to hear about it when the time came. Take with the prince. They watched a popular opera, and now they had a delicious meal at a fancy restaurant. Louis was an amazing gentleman, and thanks to his meticulous attention to detail, she was able to enjoy herself. He asked if she'd like some more bread, and she answered, no thanks, I'm on a diet. When he responded,
Oopsies. Well, I won't have time to start another run, so.
Used her magic to heal him. The boy was amazing.
Oh, shucks. Okay. Wait, no. Like, ah, shucks. You heard nothing, plushie. Nothing. Shucky baby. Don't even think about it. Do not even think about it. I am watching you. Okay. Okay, so this was a lot of fun. Extremely close to getting this. Like, yeah. Really close. Definitely will end up getting it tomorrow. Like, I need to play as Coco. I'm probably going to end up playing as Coco too. As Aegon and Finn. Gonna be quite the long stream tomorrow. I'll probably be pretty early up in the morning though. So that I have plenty of time. Anyway, had so much fun. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you enjoyed, and bye-bye. Had so much fun playing with you. Wait, I gotta buy the skin. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. That is so cute. Bye!